Before the big game, gather up the kids and cheer on a local pup competing in Puppy Bowl 14. But before the show, we just had to meet for ourselves Paddington. He's here with Tammy Flanagan from the East Greenwich Animal Protection League. Good morning.
How are you?
It's
a girl, but that's okay.
How are you?
We're good. How are you?
Good to have you here today.
Thanks for having us.
Paddington is, I mean, she's adorable. Tell us about her.
So Paddington is a Southern Rescue, and she came to us in late September,
right?
And was already scheduled to be a participant in the Super Bowl, the Puppy Bowl.
So how did they pick out the dogs who were going to be part of this event?
Yeah, we sent them pictures,
right.
And they chose out of the bunch of pictures that we sent them which dog that they wanted, and she was the lucky one. And when we got to the Animal Planet studio, there wasn't a person there that didn't already know who she was.
Really? Yeah.
So.
I mean, she's been here today, and I mean, she's so good. She's great with everybody around here, and that's one of the things that folks need to know when they go to adopt a dog too, because obviously she's already spoken for them, right?
Yes, she's already adopted.
Right.
Yes.
But talk about the process of going to adopt, because I know you've got a big litter, because I was there Saturday and went home with the dog.
We get a way of roping you guys in.
Yes,
and
you do.
I think there's 2 puppies so far adopted from here.
Yeah. I think I'm number 2 with the dog. So talk about the process, because you do a lot of great work trying to make sure that the dogs that you have find the right home and matching the right dog with the folks who come in to get
I mean,
a dog.
it really does depend on the dog's personality, and the potential adopters. Sometimes it's hard to tell when they're puppies what they're going to turn out to be.
Right.
But we don't do same-day adoptions, and we try to make sure that it's a right fit, that the whole family is on board, that there's enough time and enough energy to be able to put into these dogs to make sure they get everything they need as a puppy to turn into a well-rounded adult dog. So not everybody goes away happy, but
right. Well, I mean, we really should mention it's always a great idea to go out and adopt a dog. First of all,
absolutely
is the good thing, but having a puppy, you have to be prepared, because it is a lot of work.
I think you know that right now, don't you?
Yes. I was up at 2 a.m. swaddling a puppy this week. And it really is. It's a lot of work. But
it's a lifetime commitment. It's not, it's something you have to be prepared to spend the next 15 to 18 years doing.
But it's one of those things that when you do get a dog and it is the right match, you open up that door when you come home, come home from work, and the dog is always happy to see you. It's that love that you get every single day from
Paddington's happy to see everyone, and she's very friendly and outgoing.
Yep.
And she did a great job at the Puppy Bowl.
Right. Yep. And the folks who adopted her, I'm sure they're happy that she's going to be a big celebrity, too.
They're either happy or we're driving them crazy with all of her activities, but they're very excited the fact that she's part of this getting the attention. Yeah.
Right. So if someone wants to adopt, I know you do. There are a bunch of puppies at the organization. What do they need to know before they come in?
We do have an application process. Again, we don't send puppies home the same day. It usually takes 2 or 3 days to approve the application. And again, we try to match up owner and dog and its needs based on its activity level, the dog's size.
Right.
If there's other dogs in the house, we make sure that they meet the other dogs so that we're not putting either dog into a stressful or dangerous situation if they don't get along with other dogs. So
that everybody gets along together.
Yep. And if there's cats, we have to make sure that the dog is okay with cats so that the cat doesn't become an issue for anyone. And I have to meet the kids, want to make sure the kids are going to be able to handle a puppy and its energy level.
Right.
So it's not, a quick process. But
the other thing too, obviously there is a donation that you do have to make to the organization, but you take care of a lot of the shots.
We take care of everything.
In the end, it kind of balances all balances out. It really does.
We do all the vaccines, microchipping, deworming, vet visits, spay neuter.
Right.
So everything in our adoption fee covers everything that your dog needs for its first year of life.
And I'm telling you, there are a lot of sweet, sweet pups that when you go in there, brace yourself, because you're going to want to take everyone.
Well, if anyone is interested in puppies, they can see them on Sunday during our Puppy Bowl event from 1 to 4.
Right.
We have built our own Puppy Bowl field.
Yep.
And Christiana Rhodey is going to be singing the national anthem. And they'll be able to see the puppies, 20-something puppies, playing on the Puppy Bowl football field at our location.
Well, Paddington, good luck. Thanks so much for coming in here, and good luck with the Puppy Bowl. You can cheer on Paddington the pup as she makes little Rhodey proud in Puppy Bowl 14, airing this Sunday at 3 p.m. on Animal Planet. There you go. Good girl.